Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, we went and cleared our way through the wireless tower and battled out with Raikou, and from there we got ourselves with our very first of many of the different Guardian Sign symbols, and we were able to go and draw up on Raikou, which I can't wait till we go and start using our time with Raikou at some point down the road. I know it should be happening fairly soon, so we will be able to go and head on over to a brand new island at some point. Which that will be awesome, because I know that we have to go and reach over to a place known as Tilt Village, but I don't think that is going to happen just yet. Not maybe within this episode for today, but maybe within the next one. But for right now, we do have a few brand new Pokemon encounters now, since we're all done with the wireless tower, that we can be able to go and search around out here. Now, there is one Pokemon in particular, which I don't know if I ever went and showed you guys over here, but this right here is going to be a Shuckle that we could go and find. And for right now, we can't really go and do anything about with this Shuckle at the time being, because we don't really have a +1 water Pokemon, unless if we have to go and maybe head back to Nema's house, or to say Rand's house, of course, and search around where that Totodile is going to be at. Maybe we can go and bring that Pokemon over here, but I know that there is going to be some other new Pokemon later on down the road for this episode for today, where we should be able to go and probably find another +1 water Pokemon around out here for that type of situation. Now, I do know where to go from here, so it shouldn't be all that too difficult, but if you guys do recall, there was a spot where we found a Mudkip a little while ago, and I think that was during the time when we were hanging around with Ralph, I think, or maybe with Nema, during the time of what was going on. And I know that we couldn't really go and head on over to one certain location because we had to go and, well, I think head on over to where that wireless tower was going to be anyways. But for right now, it seems like since we're all done with all of that, we have to be on those, well, I think for right now we have to be on the lookout for where the Pokemon pinchers are going to be at, because I know that I think we just went and spoke on over to Burkhart. I think Burkhart had those Pokemon pinchers, I think, like in a hostage situation, and then all of a sudden now they're making a run for it back on over to the leader, which we are going to be having to go and see at some point, because I know that there is a bridge somewhere around out here that we haven't really went and saw just yet, where the leader is going to be taking out the bridge, which then we won't be able to go and cross. But that is where Raikou is going to be coming into play, huh? So what's going on over here? But while we are going throughout this little cutscene for today and being on the chase for these Pokemon pinchers, though, well, we are, of course, going to have to not only be doing just with Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs, but we are, of course, going to have to go and be able to go and head into a brand new series on the channel, which that is going to be with Spyro's Hero's Tale. And I think I finally made my decision once and for all for what type of Spyro game that I want to go and do. So hold off on Legends for Spyro for right now, but I will be able to go and play Spyro's Hero's Tale for you guys on the Xbox, which that will be really fun, and I can't wait to go and try out a Spyro game on the channel for the first time, which that would be really nice. Alright, so let's go and finally head on over down through this way, though, because I know that there's going to be some new mons around out here, and look at that, we got ourselves with an Arse to go and start off with, but seems like what do we have to do here? Oh! So it looks like we can't really go and battle out with an Oddish just yet, because it looks like we need some sort of fire-typing Pokemon. Now, didn't we see a fire Pokemon somewhere around within, like, the Teakwood Forest? So we'll probably have to come back to that at some point later on down the road, because I'll do my little side exploring maybe within this episode, but I'll have to see what happens. But here we go. Here's a Pokemon that we can at least go and run into. Something brand new out here for our time for today, but that is, of course, going to be with the Cherubi, so let's go and do it as quickly as we can. And look at that, S rank right on the spot, which that has to be an S rank right there, man. Already went and grabbed it right away. Oh, what an A rank. Come on, man. I never got hit or nothing. What is going on out here? But at least we do have at least some sort of Pokemon now with a cut function. And hey, look at that. And also, too, we found our very first of many Psychic Pokemon here as well, which this is going to be with a Ralts. Very nice. Now, this Pokemon is going to be somewhat pretty tricky, because those type of Pokemon do like to use Teleport and kind of zap from one place to the next, but however, we were able to go and grab out on Ralts without any type of problem there. But we do have a brand new type of field move known as Psi Power, so I don't think we're going to be seeing those type of things just yet, probably not until we start reaching on over to where the Haunted Mansion is going to probably be at. Maybe that will probably have something to deal with the Psi Power, but not around out here, though. I don't think so. But of course, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure that you guys go and hit on that subscribe button. And not only that, but if you guys do enjoy the episode out here for today, leave a like and a comment down below to show your support for this series. And if you do want to go and click on that notification bell to stay up to date with anything new on the channel, such as new series, because of course we are doing Spyro's Hero Sale as a brand new one, and or also as well, if you guys want to go and get early access into the live stream before well, I guess, well, during the time of when the actual live stream does happen, you guys can go and come into the live stream early if you guys want to. But for right now, I think we're finally here at the exact destination, well, almost to the exact destination, because there is going to be a new house somewhere around out here where there is going to be a save point. And look at that! And I think we found our Pokemon of our time that I think we may actually do need out here. So we got ourselves with a Piplup, so be careful, because I know that we went and battled out with one of these type of Piplups before, and they do kind of like to go and use their big huge bubble attack or whatever to kind of basically do some sort of AoE effect, but at least we don't really have to worry about all that too much. So yes, let us go and actually put this Pokemon into our team for right now. So we're going to have to go and basically, I think, let's go and get rid of Aaron. I don't think we really do need Aaron at this point in time. Okay, so there we go. And now let's go ahead and head on over to this other mon, though, because this is where we can find Peanut. I think that's what his name was, I think, in Pokemon Rusty, but, come on, let me make sure that if I could go and grab this guy. Come on! There we go! And we got ourselves with a Bidoof, if I may actually do need it or not, but I think we'll be okay. So let's see what is going to happen here. So, should I go and add this guy or not? I think for right now, I don't think we really do need a Bidoof at this point in time, so I'm just going to go and release it, but at least we do have the mon on our browser for right now, so that's pretty good. Alright, and I think we finally made it to this part right here. So, what's going on now, huh? Sorry, let me catch my breath out here. I haven't run in ages, and I'm not feeling too good. You're as white as a sheep, but take deep breaths, man. I guess they're getting so nervous that they don't really know where the Pokemon Rangers are going to be, but just letting you know, we're right behind them. So what's the matter? Are you feeling alright? Well, actually, there were these terrible people, and they were barely escaped unharmed. They must have been really terrible. Yeah, because wherever could these Pokemon Rangers be? Where were they like? One was muscular and the older ranger, and the other one was just a fairly young ranger. Yeah, that's right. And they also had a Pichu with them, too. Now they know. It's you? Oh, real funny, huh? I'm worn out, but our only option is to run. You know what? This kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl all over again, where you kind of have to go and chase on after that grunt, which that was really funny. Where I think you go and, I think, start all the way back over at Pastoria, and then you have to, like, do this big, huge, long chase that kind of ends you all the way over into, like, I want to say, like, just around where that fork in the road is, just between, like, Sunny Shore, and I think, like, where you can almost somewhat go to, like, where Velstone is going to be, and then you have to do that little battle with the grunt. That kind of reminds me around exactly what that type of little chase sequence is all about. But here it is. There is a save point. I'm going to make sure to go and save up here because I don't really want to have to go and get myself into a game over if this leader of the Pokemon Pinchers is going to do some damage to us, but I don't think that's going to happen at any point in time just yet for right now. But here we are. So these are the two that we're just talking about. They followed us the whole way over here. So I'm not the leader of your team, but of course I'll go and help you out. What? So he's not really a leader of the team? So he must probably be like some sort of like accomplice or some sort of person just to kind of hang around with him. So you're the young ranger. I thought that you looked familiar from somewhere, but you're the other ranger that we saw falling, right? Yeah, well, we're the one that fell into the ocean. So you're still alive even after falling all the way into the ocean from the clouds? Yep, and everything was fine after that. So you're the one who attacked them in the clouds? Where's Prox's partner, Summer? Now, we still don't really know exactly where Summer is going to be, but I believe that is going to be our next, I think, next two other missions afterwards, after this whole Haunted Mansion shenanigans that's going to happen afterwards. So, for right now, we can't really go and reach on over to where Summer is just yet. But I'll take pity on you and tell you just one thing. She is safe, though. Okay, well, that's pretty nice. Now, I don't know if you guys also do know about well, for us as being a Pokemon Ranger, but the male trainer's name is going to be known as Ben. So if you were playing as a female Pokemon Ranger, then you will be going to save a Ben within the next 2 other missions afterwards. So I'm kidding, but we haven't done anything savage like that. You're the young ones that are treating our great or our guest with appropriate respect. Well, now, there's important work to be done, so I'll be going. And I'd like to go and give you a goodbye present. So here. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of Voltorbs. Okay, we better should run out of here, because that's going to be, like, self-destructed all over this place. And just like that, they went and taken out the bridge. Not good, man. But hold on. I think we're going to be seeing our main, well, almost, I want to say our main guy out here soon. But yep, there's Raikou right there. So that was Raikou, wasn't it? Is it chasing after the pincers? Well, still, we can't get across the big Brooker Bridge, so it's in its current state. So we can't get through to the Minagota Island. So for now, we have to go, let's go back to my house and rethink our plans. Yeah, so Minagota Island, I believe, is going to be our next up-and-coming type of place for right now. So I'm just going to go and save out here just for the time being. But that should go and lead us into a place that I want to say that I do have here in my notes, because there's a few things that I kind of put down out here. And that is going to be heading to a place known as Tilt Village. So that'll be pretty interesting to go and check out at some point soon. But the Haunted Mansion is going to hold out on a boss in particular, which it really shouldn't be all that too bad. But I believe the boss is going to be known as the Meganium. So you two must be tired, so you look fairly disappointed. Now, I don't know if Meganium is going to probably have some backup alongside with them, if it's going to be like with some Baileys or something, so we'll have to be a little bit careful coming on into there. But I think if you ever do find like a Stantler or something, Stantler would probably be like somewhat of a pretty helpful type of Pokemon for that. So Big Brooker Bridge, that goes into Minagota Island. So that's terrible. They were trying to trap the Rangers on this island then. So the ocean current there is very fast, so that we can't go by ship. So can we get a Pokemon's help? But lately I haven't seen any Staraptor for some reason. I guess the only thing left to do is repair the Big Booker Bridge, but how long is that going to take? Because that could probably take ages. I'll have to go and ask Booker to go and fix it. He did design it after all. Well, of course, it's after his name, right? So of course you have to go talk to the main guy that actually built the bridge. So after you captured Raikou, you mentioned something about seeing a figure up here, right? So do you remember the shape? I couldn't see the figure in the light, but how about you, Prox? Did you go see it? Well, I see something here. So the figure is saved in the styler. Ooh, okay. So maybe we could go and see what the figure actually does look like here in our styler right now. Oh. So Leanne sees something. It's like some kind of emblem. There's something curious about this, and I'll have to go and do a little research on it. Huh. Well, I know that that emblem had to go and do something around with what Raikou's symbol is all about. So food experiments are different, so please try to go and make something normal, Nema. Alright, so Rand, are you home? Oh, there's Bookheart. And then that went and completely let his own type of let those other Pokemon pictures get away. Fortunately, I'm no longer a walking battery, but I look like but I looked at the wireless tower after everyone left. Everything is from wiring to antenna is a mess, so it's going to take a really long time to go and fix. So even though that we want to go and give this information to the Union, we can't, because we can't communicate wirelessly. Alright, now, just gather whoever they can go and start to work on repairs, and I'll meet you up with you soon. So leave it to me, Rand. Alright. You know what? Burkhart kind of reminds me a little bit of like Sophocles. I wonder, like, that'd be like a big, huge retcon or something like that, if like Burkhart was actually, well, I guess like if that was like his alias's name. If his name was like Sophocles. So he's actually a trial captain all this time. So take care, Papa. So you go and take care too, Prox. After you ask Go and Booker to fix the bridge, come back here, okay? Mom should be finished with her research by then. Okay, so can we go and head upstairs or anything? Is there anything that I need to go and know anything about? So this technology is, this word means, so that's not it. Sorry, but the investigation will require a little more time. So I wonder if I just have to, like, probably just go ahead on out of the house and then probably come back into it or something. So here we are, we're finally back at the house, and hey! there's also that Totodile there, but I do want to go after one other Pokemon. And since we're already like almost right around out here, let's just go and pick up with that Shuckle. Let me just go and dodge right around you. Okay, now remember this area here. Now at some point, I think right around in this type of vicinity, just remind yourself that there is another Pokemon that's just right around out here. And once we get ourselves the traversing type of mode that we can be able to go and do with, I don't really know if that's what it's actually called as, or I think it's called like the melting mode for Raikou. We can be able to go and come right back over to here, and there is going to be a special Pokemon that we'll be able to go and be able to find that is going to be very hidden around out here, and that's going to be for a Skiploom. Now, if we have Suicune though, however, there is going to be another pathway right on over here, which you can be able to go and walk along with the water with Suicune, just like how Suicune was able to go and do that like in the anime. Well, you can be able to go and head right on over here into this type of water area, and you'll be able to find a Blossom, and I believe also Venusaur's down that way. So hopefully I'll try to remember that area in Pacific when that time actually does happen, when we do get ourselves with Suicune though. Well, I'm going to go and head back up here, and I'm going to go and finally use that Piplup for something now. So Piplup, at least you'll be able to get to go and be able to do something out here just for the time being for today. Okay. Now, I just want to make sure where we're at. Okay, so we're all still good for time. Just want to do like a double check just to make sure. Okay, let's just go ahead right on over to this way. Yep, just right up here. Now, the one thing that's gonna probably kind of threw me off into a loop a little bit here with OBS on my laptop is that unfortunately with the OBS that I have over on my big computer, it normally has like a big red gigantic button to kind of let me know that if like the video is recording or not. Unfortunately here for this one, I don't know why, but it doesn't have that big huge red button, so it's kind of like I have to try and make sure to kind of remind myself like if the video is recording or not, but I'm pretty certain it is for right now, which I did go and double check to make sure. Alright, so let's go and wake up this Shuckle once and for all, and let's see what Shuckle is going to be able to go and do. He may probably have something for the Crush type of ability or something, because I think, what is he? Is he like a Bug Rock or something like that type of Pokemon? I can't really remember what Shuckle's typing is, but... Okay, so this is going to be a little bit annoying. Come on, just grab it. Nice. And didn't even get hit by that Sludge Bomb at all either, so that was perfect. And that is an A rank, but no level up. Come on, Shuckle. What is that? Yeah, so we do have +1 for Crush, though. Okay, and now we do have Shucky finally on our team for the time being, so that's pretty cool. And I think that's all that I needed to do. There is a Graveler that is somewhere around out here within the wireless tower as well, but we just don't have the roar functionality just yet, so we can't really go and do anything of that nature at this point in time. But that's something to go and kind of remind myself as well. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden Pokemon that you may probably not even know that's going to probably be here, which I'll try to showcase off where most of those hidden Pokemon are going to be. And I'll try and remember them as well, too. So yeah, if you guys actually do see, even though that I wouldn't even talk to you guys about the whole Suicune type of thing, there is a hidden passageway just right around there where there is going to be a little something down that way. Because it does have that little triangle right there. So after this little bit of some exploring, should I be able to go and head back over to where Leanne's place is going to be now? I should be able to at least go and figure out what's happening now. Or maybe I have to go and probably talk to Booker. Booker may probably be the next other thing to be out here. So she still hasn't really went and figured it out yet, huh? Okay. Well, I guess we'll probably may have to go and meet up with Booker then. Now, wasn't there like, no, I don't think we're not even in Teakwood just yet, not at all. Yeah, maybe if I go and head back over to Teakwood or something, I can probably go and figure out where that Cyndaquil is going to be, and then I can just go and just try to get that Oddish then. Now, there is a quest that is out here, but again, I'm not going to really worry about doing the quest for right now. But if you guys want me to do the quest or anything of that nature, I'll come back to those later, and we'll go and do them just to get some extra EXP or whatnot. Alright, so here's Booker right here, and I wonder if he has anything to go say. Who is it? Oh, it's you. So what you need? Well, the bridge is out, man. We need your help. So what? The Big Booker Bridge? There's no time to waste. Wow, that man ran really fast. Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen Booker or some sort of old guy run that fast in my life. So now he has the ukulele been working since that time, and I've since fixed it, and now it has stopped making sound. Or, on the other hand, maybe the sound got way too loud. Oh, and I think... Is this where we're going to get ourselves the +2 upgrade for this? Oh, that's good. The sound makes it appropriately ukulele-ish. Yep, but usually it should make a little bit more sustained sound, shouldn't it? I'd like you to go to adjust the ukulele a little bit, but if an amateur like me adjusts it, do might become ma or fa might become re, or even worse, so it might become flat solatino or something, something sharp like a D. What? Stop making nonsense, man. Just make the dang thing. You leave this in the hands of a guy like me. Thank you, I'll do my best. Alright, go do your thing, Nick. And I think after all of that being said of mine, thanks for waiting, but here come Pikachu, wow, here come Pikachu, here come Pichu! Come on, man. So I wanted you to go and adjust the ukulele so it made a little bit more sustained sound, so making the music last longer. So I think I'll help you with your capture even more than before. And I think now we got ourselves a little bit of a much better tune now within the ukulele. Yep, so when you hear that little tune, that means it's going to be going on a little bit longer now. And now, when we go and use that type of move with Pichu during sometimes of some battles, it's going to make things a little bit more nicer now. And this is where I'm going to be going and using a lot more within Pichu now compared to the other times that I haven't really used Pichu all that much. Because the +2 of that is going to be really nice and very handy. Okay, so now, let's go and see where we're at for time to make sure exactly where we're at. So 21 minutes, okay. So I guess for right now, we can probably just go and head on over towards back to where Booker's going to be. I'll make this episode just extend out for a little bit longer, just so that I can at least show you guys the melting of Raikou, if that's going to happen at some point here. So let's just go and make our way back over through this way. Oh, but what's going on now, huh? Whoa, Celebi, what are you doing? Hey! I was just trying to head on my way back on over to where Booker was. Oh no, where are we at now? Huh. Maybe we won't be able to go and see Raikou just yet. What's going on over here? And who's this new guy? This door is usually open, but now it's closed. What's happening inside the temples? Now, I think she's also a new person as well, too. So, Celebi, where have you been? Ravio's been looking all over for you. Ravio? Who's this person? Well, we're Prox. Those clothes. You must be Prox, right? Ravio told us all about you. My name is Tanbeer. Okay. And my name is Kyra, so I guess more Celebi's mischief has brought you back here. What's going on? Celebi, I can't turn a blind eye this time. Celebi, you should go and behave. Well, it seems like Celebi needs us for something very important, so sorry for the trouble there, Prox, but I heard that you're called a Pokemon, something, right? Well, of course, I am a ranger, so it means that you don't have time to go and play with Celebi, but besides what? We don't have the time to waste. The Pokemon are acting up lately, and we're here to consult with the Temple Oracles, but then we found a door closed. It usually opens, so that worries us. So please forgive Celebi, but let's both go back to what we have to do in our own times. So we travel through time and send Prox back. Yes, please and thank you. So it looks like, for some reason, they're trying to go and open up that door as well, but we just can't really go and do anything about it for at the time being. Pichu's freaking out! Don't worry, we're back. Just had to go and just head back to another different place already. So what does that sound? Oh, there's Nema. So Prox, nice timing. Mom was just finished with her research. Papa's come home too, so come in, come in. Alright, so let's just kind of go a fast forward through this as quickly as we can. Yeah, and unfortunately, I know that you guys kind of see like this weird type of like bar line that's going on there. Hopefully that kind of just like disappears off the capture for the time being. Draw the emblem of light, so hold it towards to the heavens. And Raikou shall go assist thee. In other words, that figure is the symbol of Raikou's approval. Maybe it would be better to go call it an emblem. Okay. So does this remind you of something? Well, maybe it does. So it looks like a Pokemon Ranger's capture. Exactly. Now, communicated by drawing a figure is just like a capture. So I wonder if this styler is to call Raikou just like a hero of the legend of the past. Maybe. So I don't think the styler has any functions like that, though. Well, I think there could be, because we do have one last other modification thing that we have not got to go see just yet. So by building a special circuit, it can create a special wavelength that can go reach to the Pokemon. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, let's go and do it, man. Let's go and start this up. Approved modification and major warranty violation. What? A major warranty violation? Warranty? You aren't a household appliance? It'll be over quick. It won't hurt. Jeez. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do some modification of our own for our own time out here. Okay, so just give you 5 minutes, sure. Let's see what we got here now. Okay, so exactly 5 minutes. So I'm sure that'll work well now. Okay. So call Pokemon by drawing fun signs with line modes. Newly added. Okay, pretty cool. So that's the name that I gave it. So would a normal name like a sign mode be okay? Yeah, maybe. Anyways, I draw a sign in this mode, and the emblem that calls the Pokemon projected into the sky. So hurry up and give it a try. We can't see the sky from here, so let's go outside then. Okay, let's go and finally test this out. And I think we have. I think the actual traversing thing, I think, already finally opened up to us. So this is the button that activates the sign mode. Yep, and I believe we have it right here, right? Yep. So before, this button was not actually opened up to us, but now it is finally going to be here. Okay. So you go and check all the signs that you actually went and registered. Okay, cool. So maybe we will be able to go and see it now. Hooray! I was a little bit worried because I didn't know about how much time that we actually do have, but let's go and try it out, and let's go and finally call up a Raikou. And with that, Raikou is here at our disposal. Oh, this is so cool, man. Oh, just wait until we go and start picking up with the other rest of the legendaries that are going to be here, because we're going to have so much fun with these guys. And now that Raikou has actually appeared, I think my hypothesis wasn't that far off. Okay, so I believe there is one more thing, the folktale about the hero. Okay, well, we don't really need to worry about that. Let's just kind of fast forward from what Leanne has to go and talk about. I don't really need to know about the origin around everything that goes on within this type of Guardian Sign emblem. I just want to just go and traverse around with Raikou now, man. Get to hang around with Lightning for a little minute. Alright, so that was the hero of Oblivia, right? Yep. At least I think so. So circuits are now added to the styler, restored very deep bonds between the human and Pokemon. Yep, that's amazing. I wonder if that might be the reason. Prox have happened to say pure, strong feelings of friendship with Pokemon that was an ancient hero. Yeah. So maybe it's a little bit of both. In other words, they were able to go and call Raikou because of the combination of the improved styler and the strength of friendship that Prox already possessed. So that has to be it. So Prox and I are awesome. Oh, Nema. Just a deep valley blocks away. If it crosses, go ahead, I say. The scary valley likes to brag. No one crosses my rock crags. Okay. Well, now, with Raikou now, we can be able to go and traverse from that bridge now to reach out over to the next island, it seems like. I don't know how many there are all, but this is just the first one. I believe there's a total of 6. Because then you also have the legendary birds, also as mounting Pokemon as well, too. So I'm not much of a singer, but I do see what they're trying to say. So there's times that you have to go and act even though that you know it's reckless. So that's the only certain moment. Those times don't come often. Yeah, this whole part here is just a very long, tedious dialogue cutscene. That's just gonna take like such a long time, man. Like, I don't mind like Pokemon games having like a little bit of like a long cutscene, but But there's just at least be like some sort of moment out here where we can just at least just go in autosave for the time being. When Raikou moving around, touching the ground in front of you, will make a jump. Nice. And touch the button from the left to the energy gauge dismounts. Okay. So let's see this. Okay, so that's the roaring function, and that's how we'll be able to go and search for hidden Pokemon and whatnot. So that's really cool. So I think for right now, we're just going to go and just hit the save button and just end off this episode out here for today. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And in the next one, we'll be going and playing around a little bit with Raikou in the search of some hidden Pokemon. So I'll be seeing you guys then, and peace.